live from 42nd and 2nd. This is New York's very own PIX11 Morning News.
And you know, it was 1 week ago today, in fact, that the folks at Lehman College in the Bronx got a call that would change everything.
They were awarded a $30 million gift from philanthropist Mackenzie Scott, who is spreading her Amazon wealth following her divorce from founder Jeff Bezos. So far, Scott has donated $6 billion to small nonprofits and educational institutions, including New York's very own Lehman College. So joining us this morning to share how this gift will impact students is Suzette Ramsundar, the Associate Director of Campus Life at Lehman College. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm sure you are.
Well, yeah, I'm sure Santa came early for Lehman College. So tell us the moment you learned that you were selected to receive what is being called the single largest donation that Lehman has ever received.
The campus received an email from the president of Lehman, President Daniel Lemons, and within a few minutes, it was on everyone's social media. My phone was ringing. It was really, really exciting.
Okay, so was there an application process involved? How many other schools were up against Lehman? Can you give us details on all of that?
There was no application process, and we are actually not sure how many other schools were considered. But we know that more than 30 colleges were selected. Many of them were historically black colleges and universities, or were like Lehman College, Hispanic serving institutions. We were among 5 Hispanic serving institutions. Our sister school, the Borough of Manhattan Community College, also received $30 million.
And for those who don't know, you mentioned a little bit just briefly right there about the student diversity whom really make up Lehman College. So let's talk about this right now. It is the only 4-year college that is in the Bronx, which is also the poorest congressional district in the country. So what are some of the issues that your students face, and how this money will help really help some of those issues that they're facing?
So Lehman students face what a lot of people in the Bronx face, and what Mackenzie Scott said she wanted to pay special attention to: food and housing insecurity, high unemployment. Many of our students work blue-collar jobs while they are working towards their degrees, and that means many of them work 2 to 3 jobs. And unemployment in the Bronx right now is at an all-time high, the highest in the city at 18%. Some of our students lost not just 1 job, but 2 jobs. But our students, again, just like Bronx residents, are resilient. They are some of the most goal-oriented, driven students you'll ever meet.
Okay, so let's take a look at Lehman by the numbers, shall we, so people can understand the need here. Lehman serves a diverse student body, which you've talked about, 14,000 students. More than half of them, 56%, are first-generation college students. 63% of the student body receives some form of financial assistance, and 50% of them have a household income below $30,000. So give us an indication of how this money is directly going to affect them. And let's say, for example, I'm a student. What will I benefit from this?
So a portion of it will go to support students' immediate basic needs through our food bank, through emergency grants, scholarships, and other activities that support students. It would also support academic innovation, workforce and career development, and other community-facing initiatives. You
know, you just mentioned some of the food where the money will head towards. Food insecurity, one of the deciding factors for getting the money. You help run the food pantry for Lehman College students. How much of the money will actually go towards fighting food insecurity, and how often do students use that pantry? So the college hasn't set a specific dollar amount, but it's one of the immediate priorities for the gift. Addressing food insecurity has always been a priority for our college, and it remains one. So more than 40% of the kids at Lehman College experience food insecurity. And if you take housing insecurity in account, that number jumps to 65%. So some of the funding we know will immediately go into helping students address basic needs. Right now we have a virtual food pantry. So any Lehman student who applies for an online gift card will get the gift card. And so this is a way that we were able to minimize risk and protect our students during this time.
So no money directly is going to go into the hands of a student, is what I'm hearing.
So yes, we would be giving, so what we would do is help students, and what we have been doing, especially after COVID, is help students pay rent or help them pay utilities bills. And so we would directly help them with those things. This grant really allows us to amplify the work that we have already been doing.
It's amazing.
This is so terrific. Suzette, it's wonderful, wonderful that you guys have been able to receive this sum of money. It's going to a very good cause. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Have a happy and safe holiday to you, okay? Thank you so much.
You.